guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So just in case you're new to my channel, I'm Alessandra and this is Alice's Spot. So for today's video, I will be reviewing one of my top favorite series called All American. Generally, it's a very good series and I just hope there's gonna be a season 3. Hopefully there's gonna be a season 3. If there's gonna be a season 3, I hope it still goes on with that flow, because I just love how they're maintaining the flow, other than other series that lose their flow once they reach the second or the third season. Anyway, let me not waste you guys' time. Let me start reviewing the second season of All American and all that. So yeah, one of the major points, how everyone has everyone's back in this series. Yeah, like, yes, basically everyone has everyone's back. Like how, what's that? Where is that? Oh, how Coach Baker, actually Billy, what did Billy do again?
I told him the steroids were mine for the rehab my injured knee. He knew I was lying, so he asked me for a prescription, and steroids without a prescription are illegal. They were on school property, so he had no choice but to suspend me. I wasn't about to throw Ash under the bus.
I feel like that's a really good way of showing that you've got his back. You know what I'm saying? And how the entire football team actually stopped the principal and what's that guy's name, Cliff, from having that emergency meeting, which Billy was not gonna be there. Yeah, I really like that, because I mean, I actually hated Cliff. Like, he's one of the characters I hated in the season. Like, he's just so annoying. Like, the first time he just appeared in this season, I was like, no, I'm not vibing with this guy, not at all. Like, for real though, I don't like this dude. So I just like how everyone has everyone's back in this series. And also, I want to talk about the racism and gun violence. Like the time when Spencer's brother Dylan, you know, the whole, not the entire squad, but then was it Spencer, Olivia?
Well, as the owner, I reserve the right to dismiss you from the premises, so.
Seriously?
Yeah.
We're paying customers. I told my brother I'm buying him froyo. I'm gonna buy him froyo.
Just please go. All right, I don't want to have any problems with you people.
Us people? You mean the black people in the neighborhood you just moved into?
I was like, no, I don't like this. And also when Spencer got shot and he was at the hospital and all that type of stuff, and then the doctors were all reluctant that, oh, we need to do this is first, instead of like helping Spencer. But then thank God that was that nurse that was like, y'all need to like save this kid, blah, 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 but like, you know, insisting on, you know, saving Spencer, because otherwise Spencer would have died. But I'm pretty sure he cannot die. He's like the main character of the series, so if he's dead, then I don't know how the series would actually go about. But then I'm really glad the nurse actually fought for him. Like, I really liked that. But it also saddens me how this stuff actually happened, you know, like they really happen out there, and it just saddens me. Like, yo, you can't treat a person just because, I don't know, they're black. I feel that's not right. Let me just say, race does not matter. Like, you know, in a situation that Spencer was in, like, he was shot, he really needed some help, because without the help, like, especially, let me just say medical help, because without that medical help, he would have died. But then the writers wouldn't have let Spencer die, because he's important in this show. Like, he's high-key. What other thing? Tyrone is finally dead. Ha! I hated that guy. Like, he's one of the characters I hated. There's him and there's Cliff. Ha! Hated this character so much. And I hated the fact that he's just so frustrating. Like, honestly, I never liked anything about that guy. Like, he was just so frustrating, and how he was like causing so much trouble. Like, you know, everyone was at peace in Crenshaw, and then boom, he's back, and then Coop is in this situation. Like, you know, the situation Coop was in. I don't have to go deep in that. And then later on, how Coop was being suspected of how that she murdered Tyrone because okay, circumstantial, like what happened. Yeah, I also felt like Coop might have killed Tyrone. Like I had a feeling she killed Tyrone. But then at the same time I was like, nah, Coop can't do that. Like Coop is not a killer. She can't do that. And to everyone's shock, but I wasn't too shocked actually, that Sean's mom was the one that killed Tyrone. I mean, like, she had every right to kill the guy. I mean, Tyrone had her son killed, so maybe that was her way of getting justice, even though that's not the right way. But anyway, I don't blame her. Tyrone had to die either way because he was frustrating me. And also, how Jordan is such a sweet guy, you guys. Like, okay, at the beginning of the season, I really didn't like how Jordan was acting. Of course, I get how he was acting, or he was more of like, how would I say, a fuckboy? Like, I know he was dealing with the whole separation of his parents and all that type of stuff, so he was a fuckboy, more of like a party animal, getting drunk and all, that type of stuff. So I really didn't like him at the beginning of the season, but at the same time, I kind of understood him because it was a lot to take in that, oh, my parents are separated. Because their family is like one of those families which is like picture perfect and all that type of stuff, I could say. So I fully understood why Jordan was acting like that at the beginning of the season. But then once we're going towards the end, we see how Jordan is such a sweet guy, like how he cares about people, especially how he cares about Simone, you guys. Like, it's so cute. Like, I really liked how he was treating her. Of course, it's because he liked her, but then he was just so cute. Like how he offered that Simone could stay with them, and of course the parents were okay with that because of course initially she stayed with them when she claimed that Jordan was the baby daddy, but yet she wasn't. Okay, well, yet Jordan wasn't the baby daddy. I found that really wrong, but then low-key I understood that, okay, the actual baby's father isn't like up to like, what's the word? Accept. Why was that so hard? Yeah, he didn't want to accept that he's the baby daddy and all that type of stuff. So she just thought, I once slept with Jordan. Let me just tell him that he's the baby daddy. Like, of course, I was actually excited. Like before all that broke down, but then I really wanted Jordan to be the baby daddy, considering on how he was like so caring and how he was so sweet. And even though at the end of the day he still found out that he's not the actual baby daddy, but he was still there for her. So I wish he was the baby daddy. I really wish he was. What other point? Oh, Layla's depression. Bad. Yes, this was depressed, guys. And I'm glad that she, toward like I think mid-season, she actually accepted that, okay, fine, yes, I'm a very messed up person, I'm depressed. And then she checked herself in what's that let me just say, see, they'll even saying it was rehab. So she checked herself into rehab, and I'm glad she seems like a really, really happy person now. Like, I've always liked Layla, to be honest. She's like one of my favorite characters in this show. Like, I really, really like Layla. Like, for starters, she's pretty. I mean, like, the actress that plays her is pretty. She's nice. Like, the character is nice, and I'm hoping that the actress is also nice, because damn, you gotta love Layla. And what else do I want to talk about? I also want to talk about how this season, of course every season gives us a cliffhanger. Of course we've only had 2 seasons of the show, but then they always give us cliffhangers. And I'm just there like, yeah. Is Spencer paralyzed, or his hand just went numb? I don't know what the doctor was saying. You know, sometimes I just stop paying attention when I'm watching something, so she said she was expecting a pain or what, and I feel like he was feeling that at that moment when she wanted to, like, I think we all saw this part. If you've watched the entire season, you obviously reached the end, and we all saw this part when Spencer opened the fridge and he wanted to take, like, was it a jug or something? Like, he wanted to take a drink, and then he ended up dropping it, and I feel like his hand felt numb. Right? Is it numb or numb? Hey guys, English is hard. But yeah, like, I'm just there like, damn, if he's paralyzed, he can't play football, and we know how much football means to Spencer. We can't do that to Spencer. No, we can't do that to him. Not at all. Like, how can I even forget how much I also love how Spencer is such a wonderful person. Like, the fact that he actually decided to, like, okay fine, I'm gonna re-enroll in Crenshaw, what. I really appreciate that, and how he decided to offer, should I say offer? Well, actually he asked Billy to be their coach and stuff like that, because he quits for Beverly, because I just feel like working for
English is not my first language.
Working for Beverly was kind of toxic for him. Working for the rich people, I just feel like it's just it's too much. So I'm just glad that Billy actually resigned, quits, probably the same thing, right? I don't know. Is it the same thing? I mean, even Google. Yes, it is the same thing, only that quitting is informal, so I didn't get it wrong. That's it. So I think, okay, I feel like this was a really short video. Anyway, I don't know, it depends on how much I talked. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Click that bell for notifications so you get notified every time I upload new videos. And share this video with your friends and family so that they can check out what you're watching on your girl's channel. So yeah, so with that being said, I'ma catch you guys next time right here on Ali's